What up, global Dokkanners? I have to specify global because I have been doing a couple JP 7-year anniversary videos. It's just too hype. It's too hype to ignore it. We've got the 7-year anniversary now happening on the JP side, so global players are a little bit distracted, and rightfully so. Coming off of the high of the new, I was going to say 7-year anniversary. Coming off of the high of the New Year celebration, a lot of summons might have taken place for some of you guys, and now you are looking ahead to the next marquee banner, which is the 7-year anniversary. Some of you might be looking towards that. Some of you might be looking forward to the tech androids or maybe the trunks, depending on who you are. This video will help because this will give you an idea for how many stones and Zeni we're going to be getting on this upcoming celebration. So let's jump in and take a look. Keep in mind, this is the JP celebration, so there's going to be, you know, some possible variation on this, given that JP had their celebration. Things could change a little bit on global. We could get more stones, we could get less. If you're a new player, you might get extra stones as opposed to a veteran player because you haven't completed some of the events that are already in the game. So there's going to be minor variation, but this should still give you a very broad and general idea for how many stones are coming in. And then you can make a decision. You know what? I'm going to budget 50 stones for this celebration, 50 stones for that one, 100 for that one, leading up to the 7-year anniversary. So let's jump in. We'll start with the login. So we got 16 dragon stones on the login. I like how they spelled it out for us here. So 16, we've got 7 stones coming in from the special missions. So that's 23 so far. Then we've got the Dokkan Festival summons. We'll talk about the banner itself in the future. We've got the category summons, Kai summons. Don't summon on these at all, please, folks. Stone sales, this doesn't count. This is stuff that you're going to be paying for. We're only looking at stones that you can get for free. So a new Dokkan event is dropping, which means we've got a new stage with 2 levels of difficulty, which means 2 Dragon Stones. So we're at 25 Dragon Stones. We've got the Future Trunks Saga coming back. That's not new. We've got Zero Mortals Plan, the Extreme Z area for the LR. So if you guys haven't done these, if you're a new player, you would be getting more stones, but I'm not going to count this because it's already been around. New Super Battle Road. So here's the big one. We are getting a new stage for Super Battle Road, but instead of getting 10, we are getting only 1, which means we are only going to be getting the amount of rewards you would get for 1 stage. 5 Dragon Stones plus 1 for clearing the stage, along with a Victory's Light, or whatever this thing is called. So we're going to add 6 stones to the 25 count, which means we are at 31. So 31 Dragon Stones. We've got Dokkan Ultimate Clash. All right, so Dokkan Ultimate Clash, we've got some rewards here. We got 12. We've got 1 to 13, 16, 21. So we had 21 to 31. That puts us at 52. We're at the new 52. Okay. We've got the Extreme Challenge campaign. For those of you guys who don't know, we are getting the free-to-play LR Android 17 and 18 finally getting their EZA. With that EZA, we are getting a campaign for it. So you're going to be getting rewarded for performing those steps of EZAs. 3 steps in total, each one giving you 5 Dragon Stones. So that's 15 more Dragon Stones, putting our total now at 67. By the way, just want to say, because I feel like some people are a little, they feel a little bad if they don't free-to-play farm a bunch of stuff. I always push for the idea of Dokkanning responsibly, but if you simply can't because you don't have the time, or you farmed out so many free-to-play Kais, it's not the worst thing in the world to use some of those Kais. Let me be clear. Because sometimes I feel like people get the idea of Dokkanning responsibly twisted. You have to free-to-play farm every little thing you can. The idea is to promote that thought, but sometimes it just can't happen. Sometimes it's just not feasible given your situation. So it's okay to occasionally just use all of those free-to-play Kais that you've saved up. It's okay. I want to point that out because this one is actually going to be a little bit brutal because you have to first of all summon 5 copies of the SR from the friend summon, which can be annoying. Then you have to farm out the units, medals for each step. It can take some time. So if you don't want to do that, it's not the worst thing in the world to use Kais, because also during this campaign, you would get those Kais right back. Just a little fun fact. Anyway, moving on here. That, I think, wraps up part 1. The sub-EZAs kick in. This is a returning event, so this doesn't count for stones. And then they have the precursor to the World Tournament stuff here with the Videl, Gohan, the Raditz, and all of that. I'm not going to count these because these are not new, first of all. Secondly, I don't think we're going to be getting a World Tournament. I really hope we don't. That I will be very mad if we're getting a World Tournament. We just had a Mega World Tournament, and then we had a Sub-World Tournament after that. I think we're allowed a little moment's reprieve. So no World Tournament stuff. I will not count it. Let's move on to part 2. This is the part 2 where we have the LR Future Gohan and Trunks double rates. I've talked about this already. So let's go over the stones that we can get here. Currently, we are at 67 stones, by the way. 67. So let's go through this. So 12 days of this puts us at 12 more Dragon Stones. So that's going to put us at 79. So let's add that. 70 plus 12, 79. Then we have 5 Dragon Stones here from the special mission. So that gives us 5. That puts us at 84. Okay. Then we've got the double rates. We've got some free stuff here, or stuff you paid for. Dragonstone, exchange, select, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about all that. Zeni. So this is the Zeni thing that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. This we will come back to. This is regarding Extreme Z Awakening. So we will come back to this in a little bit. Hold that thought. We've got the category summons for fusions and global calamity, global chaos, whatever it's called, world turmoil. Kai summon. We've got the story event for fight against hope and despair with a new support memory. Nothing new. Then we've got some Extreme Z battles, folks. Gohan is getting an Extreme Z battle. You guys love Extreme Z battles because we get 30 free stones. You got to clear 30 rounds, 30 free stones, plus you get even more stones for the missions. So we're 31, 33, and 34. So we're going to add 34 to the 84 stone count, putting us at 118. But wait, there's more. We have a second Extreme Z battle where we can get even more EZAs and even more Dragon Stones. So 30 more rounds and 4 more Dragon Stones. Here, the following missions can be completed 4 times. Each character gets their own Dragon Stone reward for performing a 7-step Extreme Z Awakening. So we get 34 more Dragon Stones here. So we had 34 to the 118. That puts us at 152 so far. This is why people love Extreme Z battles. Then we've got the special event renewal of the Dragon Ball Fusions event. I'm going to count this. I know some people might have already done this before, but since the event is being renewed, we are going to count this in the total stone count. I haven't even done this event once, because when I started playing this game, this wasn't around. So we get 4 more stones for the 2 levels, and there are 2 levels of difficulty. There are no missions here, so we don't get any extra stones, but those 4 Dragon Stones will still count. So we'll add 4, so we're now at 156. Then moving on, we've got the Extreme Z area for the free-to-play androids 17 and 18. These are 2 new free-to-plays, which means they will also have their own stages on the Extreme Z area, which means 4 more Dragon Stones. And then there are some missions. You get 1 Dragon Stone for clearing the stage 10 times. So that happens on stage 2 and on stage 3. So that's 2 more. So that's 6 total Dragon Stones from this. So we add that. We're at 162. Then we've got this. I don't know why this is mentioned a second time. I'm not going to count this just because I don't know what this could possibly mean other than maybe an additional stage of Super Battle Road. I doubt they're going to be giving us 2 Super Battle Road stages in the span of a month. I don't know, because we're only 5 stages behind JP. So if we were to get 2 of them, then we would be only 3 behind. That might be a little unusual for Global. We might be getting too close to the sun there. So I'm not going to count that. But like I said at the beginning, there could be some minor variations, some minor differences. This could be one of those little deltas that we just factor in. So this will be part of the give or take if we actually do get a second Super Battle Road. Infinite Dragon Ball History is coming up too. Bond of Master and Disciple, understandably, because feature Gohan and Trunks, which means we run through this. You got all of these Dragon Stones to pick up. So we got 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 Dragon Stones. So we're going to add 27 Dragon Stones to the 162 total. We are now at 189 Dragon Stones, folks. We're almost at 200 Dragon Stones. All right, let's move on here. We got the World Tournament. Doesn't count. I don't think we're going to get it. So we're going to factor this out. And then the last 2 are going to be Peton Battle and Chain Battle. Peton Battle actually gives us some stones. So how this works is you can get up to 10 Dragon Stones per series of stickers. So if you collect all the stickers in one collection, you can get 10 Dragon Stones up to. And then you can also get an extra 1 Dragon Stone just by defeating 1 enemy in Peton Battle. So every single season of Peton, you can get to 11 Dragon Stones. Actually, that's not true. I think each series goes for 2 seasons. So like the first time you get series 1, if you don't complete this in that first window, that first week that it shows up, the next time it comes back, it will still be series 1 again for those of you who weren't able to finish it the first time. So you don't have to rush to finish this right away, but I'm just showing you how many potential stones you can get in this season. So that's going to be 11 Dragon Stones. So we add 11 to the 189. That puts us at 200. We're at 200 Dragon Stones. And then lastly, Chain Battle. This event can be a little bit difficult for some people, so you may not always get all the Dragon Stones here, but still, you can get up to 5, 9, 12, 14, 17, 19, 20. 20 Dragon Stones up to. So if you guys aren't able to get the 100 mil, that's unfortunate, so that would be 15. But we're going to count all 20 Dragon Stones. So that puts us up to a grand total of 220 Dragon Stones from this entire JP celebration. That is the equivalent to 4 multis and change. 4 multis and 4 singles. That's a lot of stones. Now let's take a look at this whole Zeni situation. As you guys know, the Extreme Z Awakening phenomenon is not cheap. In fact, it costs you around 30 million Zeni each one. And we are being given 7 EZAs. 7 EZA. That just reminds me of a clip that I made on Twitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a cold right now, so I can't really do the Peter Griffin voice, but 7 EZAs. With these 7 EZAs, you're going to have to spend a lot of moolah to actually accommodate those EZAs. If you're a new player, this could be a problem. So what they're doing in the JP side anyway, they did a campaign where they basically help you pay off each Zeni so that you don't lose anything. Because every time you are doing these EZAs, you're operating at a loss. You're spending more than you're gaining back, but what you're gaining back is a new unit. Here, not only are you getting the Awakening, but you're also going to be getting back all the Zeni that you spent, essentially, in the form of these 5 million Zeni Hercule statues. Those are Platinum Hercule statues. This is the normal one, the 1.5 million Zeni Hercule statue. This is the 5 million one. This is the Platinum. So what's happening is for each step, or each 7-step EZA, you're going to be getting 6 Platinum, which means 30 million Zeni, which is essentially how much it costs to do the Awakening, plus that extra statue here. So you're going to be breaking even on the 4 fusion units. Does this also apply to the Gohan and the free-to-play Trunks, or the free-to-play 1718? I don't know if that's here. I'm not seeing that. So I think this only applies to the fusion units, but that's still better than nothing, right? You're also getting extra statues on this, 4 steps, 5 steps, 6 steps, 7 steps. You're getting those statues separately anyway. So it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I think it only applies to the fusion EZAs. So hopefully Global gets that. I'm sure we will, just because this is a big moment for Global to have the fusions game kind of come back in representation. So yeah, you're going to be getting a ton of stones, folks. You're going to be getting a ton of Zeni. This is a big gain for Global. So if you guys are on the fence about summoning, not summoning, well, this could maybe help you at least rest easy in the fact that if you don't summon, you're getting a lot of stones saved up for whatever it is you're looking forward to in the future, and some Zeni to boot. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, how many stones do you plan to spend on the Tech Androids banner? Or are you completely fixated on saving up until the 7-year anniversary or whatever it is you're waiting for? Let me know what your target is in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff doing. Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.